Bordeaux. 7:15 on Christmas Eve. I don't know why we got. Not a huge fan of Reese's peanut butter cups, but I'll make an exception. Don't think I'll need my banana now, will I? I'll save that for later. Okay, so plan this morning. Coffee. Reese's peanut butter cups. I was gonna have a banana. But this is 200 calories, so basically it's the same as one banana. And we've got 40 minutes until we jump on the indoor trainer for the first of the Rapha Festive 500 series rides, which I'm going to be filming every single day on the vlog as like a behind the scenes, this is Christmas, 1 week, let's try and include as much as we can. So sit back, relax, give the video a thumbs up and enjoy. Do you like the Christmas theme? Right, I've got my foam roller. I'm trying to look for my spiky massage ball, but I can't find it anywhere. I'm sure we'll come across it at some point over the next week. I need to set up my setup first though, because we're running out of time. Story of my life. I've got like 20 minutes till I go live, so I'm gonna do that now. Quick foam roll, and we get stuck in. So at some point this week I'll run you through my setup that I have here, because I think some of you have seen it so many times, you probably need to see what actually goes into it. If you're new here, of course, then this is all brand new to you, so cheers to that. Charles? This is unusual for me to get on the bike at 8 because Charlie goes to work at 8. So you'll be able to see her on stream now in a minute. Everything's set up, ready to go. Just gotta get my hat. Don't know which one to go for. I think Charlie's taking this one to work with her, but I might get to wear it tomorrow. My Christmas pudding. Look like the Pope actually with that one. No offense. That's what I immediately thought. I think I might wear this one. Sub 3 minutes for the winner is going to be absolutely horrific. We're mixing it up, so we're going to do meetups. We're going to do so we can keep it together. There's multiple options. There might even be like double days. So if I can't fit in the 80k on Saturday, I'll do 40k and 40k, and I'll create meetups for both of them. Yeah, Vic, as long as you've got Backpedal in your name, you can get an invite. And following me, obviously, which you probably already are. Okay, ride done. 40 kilometers, which on Zwift is only an hour. And the reason why I'm only doing an hour, I'm only doing 40k, and I'm doing it indoors. It's like 1 degree outside, and because I've just recovered from you know what, the virus, I'm taking it very easily when it comes to like cold air on my chest and my lungs. So hence why I'm doing a Festive 500 indoors. I'm sure many of you are also doing it. Fun fact, I used to race for Rapha GLT. Rapha obviously kind of are the headline sponsor, or what, I don't know what you'd call it, of the Rapha Festive 500. So I haven't actually done it before, the Rapha Festive 500, like actually gone out to do it. I've always kind of followed what my training plan was given to me from my coaches in the past, and I've never like really given it any thought. But because I'm coming back from illness now, it's allowed me to give me like a target, motivation, and I've thought it through. You know, I've broken it down. So I ride every day and do a little bit every day and overload a little bit every day, almost like they would in a pro training camp where you do, you know, a 3-day block and 1 day off, a 3-day block, 1 day off. So it's kind of what I'm doing. You can tell how busy it is this morning on Zwift. There are, I don't know if you can see that, there are 15,000 people almost riding right now, and it's 9:13 in AM in Wales. So with that being done, I quickly got in the shower, and if I learned anything from my time being a professional rider the last 8 years, was that you should always think about recovery. As soon as you get off the bike, recovery is the most important thing. Now obviously it's different today because of the level of like intensity was very, very low, but I have to think about the knock-on effects over the next week. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to refill with now, and like be honest, be open. This is what I'll be eating, and there'll be more of that to come over the next week as well. And then I think I need to do some stretching then, and I need to like sit down and get some stuff done. So get out of kit as soon as possible. Like it's kind of that mentality of like you get kitted up, you get in the zone, you get on the bike, you do what you have to do. You get in, you get out. Like, you take the kit off, you go and shower, you're off. You can switch off. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you are new here, there's some information down in the description for you to check up on. I was feeling festive, and these are on offer in the supermarket, so I picked some up. Now, I would usually make porridge myself, but like I said, because these were on offer, I was like, I'm gonna have them. It's a Christmas tree. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a packet of these, 25 grams of carbs, 3 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat. I'm gonna have probably milk with it, so that will add it up. Charlie's lacto-free. Fridge is full of Christmas stuff. Not that we're, like, there's only 2 of us eating, but like, Charlie wanted to celebrate our first Christmas together. So she's gone to town, we've gone to town rather. We've got, lots of yummy things, and we chucked a couple of things in the what do you call it, like the food. Do you like donate food? I'm also gonna have some of this bad boy, whey protein. I've got like too many tubs of it to count, so I need to get through it, to be honest. I'm gonna have 30 grams of protein in this. And that shall do me for this portion-wide meal, along with the banana that I didn't eat earlier. Piece of advice, guys. If you wait for the perfect moment to start doing something, you'll never get it done. So I've chosen this moment. I mean, I know I'm coming back from illness and stuff, and a month off the bike, to really kind of hone in on those old habits and traits that I used to have. You know, when I rode my bike a lot. And now that I'm getting back into it, it's a great time to kind of get back into the swing of, you know, mobility, stretching, some light strength and conditioning stuff, now that I can't go to the gym because it's shut. And nutrition, like hydration, sleep, everything. And I've got to be honest, I've been very, very inspired by what Tyler, the vegan cyclist, has been doing over on his YouTube channel. I don't need to shout him out because he's got like 160,000 subscribers or whatever. But the fact that he's been documenting like the Train Like a Pro challenge, which he's been doing all through December, it's been amazing for me, you know, because I've not been riding, and now that I'm getting back into it, it's like it's like bringing back the memories of me riding as much as I used to ride. And so I've got to be careful, like, getting back into the swing of things. It's a great opportunity to dedicate a small window of my time, which is the next week, to trying to get back into those habits. And amateur mistake, like, don't ever put your powder in before you put your liquid in. And just like everything, you know, you use it or you lose it. And the last few months where I've kind of fallen off the wagon with stretching, with like mobility, with like even small stuff like just doing glute activation exercises, which for those of you who have been cycling for a fair amount of time, or if you've ever had a bike fit, you'll probably know that the glutes, weirdly, are some of the most underused muscle groups for cyclists, and yet they are, well, they're not the powerhouse when it comes to producing power. Some of you might have had an injury in the past. I've had a knee injury in the past, left knee injury. And coming back from that knee injury, the first month of riding, I was kind of focusing more, without knowing it, on my right leg. And my left leg, like my VMO, which is the muscle on the inside of your knee right here, was a lot smaller than my right side. You know, when you tense your leg, you could actually physically see the difference. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying now is a good time for me to get back into the swing of things and to, well, show you that. So over the next week, like, every day is going to be different. I'm going to be showing you a bit of different aspects of what I do and how I you know, do what I do. I don't know, maybe it's something you enjoy watching, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a busy time of year to do it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it now, but I just feel inspired. I feel motivated, and a lot of that is down to the community. A lot of that is down to what we have planned and big things for 2021. So now's a good time as ever. Now's a good time as ever. I don't know if you knew about this little trick on Strava, but if you go onto like your ride, so here's my ride from today. If you go to the people you rode with, and then when it loads like all those people, if you just shake your phone, you know, so shake your phone, and it comes up at the bottom with like kudos everyone, and you can just, yeah, give kudos to everybody that you've ridden with, which it's kind of like a bit of a cheat way of doing it, but I mean, to be fair, you know, kudos to everyone. I was looking for the spiky massage ball everywhere just now, and it was in our chest. I've got a few simple pieces of equipment: a spiky massage ball, bands, resistance bands. Got some more somewhere, but I don't know where they are. And I'll talk to you a bit more about this in a future video, but for now we'll just do a time lapse.
Start it up.
Okay, so there's a short selection, time lapse possibly. I want to do more, but Perfection is not my... I always chase perfection, and that's possibly like not the best thing when I'm trying to start something back again or try to start something new, because like I'm not going to be perfect the first time. So that quote of, you know, there's never a perfect time to start something, just start it. It also, I think, there's also never a perfect way to do something. So, you know, my stretching routine, your stretching routine is all going to be different. Each to their own. I actually really like going on Instagram, but if I'm feeling kind of uninspired, I'll go on Instagram and I'll find people on there who are like killing it with like some weird, I don't know, like jumps, leaps. It's 2 o'clock and I completely forgot about lunch. Not like me. Although it's one of those days where if I forget, like if I've not ridden much, the day flies by and I forget that I'm hungry. Well, in fact, I'm not even hungry. I've got basically what's left over from like our mini Christmas order, which is like a salady platter thing. Something that popped up on my recommended. YouTube knows me too well. It's a Rapha Films video on YouTube with the Festive 500. It's called Sleepless in Seattle. It says for the last 5 years, Rapha Seattle have hosted the Festive 500 as a single self-supported is an audax in the UK. Like super long, all in one go, self-sufficient, go for it. I mean, I'd love to do that.
Quite like riding bikes a lot. I've ridden bikes for 15, 20 years.
Right, I gotta make an emergency trip to the shops for the weekend. Charlie's gonna be home in about an hour, and I completely forgot that I've obviously got a number of big rides coming up and I haven't got any like food in the house to keep me going through it. Not just normal food, but ride food as well. So I need to acquire some. Welcome home.
You sent so much food.
Charlie had to go and deliver an emergency item on her last stop tonight on the way back from work, and it was about as close as you've been to your parents' house.
Yeah, it's
For
literally like a minute drive away.
But you haven't seen them for months, your parents. So her parents had made, well, Charlie's mum had made Christmas cake and a couple of other bits and bobs, and they did like a handover. I can't even imagine how it went, but you must have like put something down on the ground and then run back, and then put it down on the ground and run back.
I just got her to leave it in a pile on the doorstep on a piece of cardboard.
When you say a pile, you're not even lying, are you?
No.
Because look at all this. So here's a Christmas cake.
They look like homemade chocolates as well.
It does. Yeah, it does that.
Like homemade chocolate truffles.
These little snowmen.
This is so cool if you've got kids.
What's on Google?
This, like you can follow Santa's progress on Google. So you go to the Google search and you say follow Santa's it's like you're making progress.
Santa's gonna arrive in 6 hours.
Aww.
What time? Blimey. 1 o'clock.
That's
Okay, now for the most difficult job in the world.
for you.
Why for me?
Because you're always really rubbish at like making a decision of what films to watch. You always take ages, and then like we don't actually have time to watch anything because you take so long.
Anything else you want to say? Yeah. Anyway, I feel really awkward ending the videos because it's like saying goodbye to an old friend.
Why don't you just say Happy Christmas to everyone?
And they're not here. Like it's like saying goodbye to a camera, but it's weird because usually when you say goodbye to somebody, you have emotion. Saying goodbye to a camera, it's very difficult.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you have a good one.
Yeah. I'm quitting YouTube. You can take all. Yeah, nice one. Cheers.
Do it yourself.
Charlie's in charge of Christmas film. The Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Anyway, no, in all seriousness, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you're healthy, happy, and have some people around you of some shape or form, whether it be online, whether it be in person. That's what you're here for. So, have a good one. Well, it's Christmas tomorrow, so we'll save the proper one for tomorrow. But have a good one. See you tomorrow.